Buongiorno and welcome to MrShaves. Yes, it's shaving, and yes, I'm going to be reviewing some stuff that I've purchased for your benefit. So today we're going to be shaving with Goodfellas Smile Savage Sapone de Barber traditional shaving soap. We're going to be shaving with one of those TEMU shavettes. Shavette is like a straight razor, but you open up and put in a blade as opposed to holding and stropping. It was £2.98, and I'm going to be using some Astra blades. Pre-shave, it's the Village Barber running out. I'm going to finish it off. Shaving oil, Village Barber. And after, it's one of my favourites. It's Florida water. Florida water. The recipe, or whatever it is, has not changed since 1880 something or other. And I really like this one. It's really nice. It feels great on the skin. And I'm going to be using a bull hair brush. No, not a badger hair brush that I've been soaking in some water to soften it up. And this one's from haryali. It's okay. I'm going to use it today. So here we go. First of all, let's have a look at this. The reason why I'm doing TEMU is because it's really cheap, and you can pay upward of £200 for a blade such as this. Well, it's obviously a different material, and I think that's a little bit pricey. So how on earth do I open this thing? It's all sealed up. I'm going to just rip it, yes. So there you go. It's a basic metal kind of construction. Feels quite sturdy. I'm going to put a blade in. I'm going to put an Astra blade in. Some of them require half a blade, and I have no idea what this takes. I think it's a whole blade. So we're going to put in it's a whole blade. This is the tricky bit. If you do it carefully, it's no problem. And what you're dealing with, for all you guys who are just new to the world of, or haven't entered the world, it's uncharted territory, the world of wet shaving, or safety razors, or whatever you call it. So you've got like these two bumps where these bits go, and it all locks together. So we're going to put it on. So it's a little bit of a faff. Oh yeah, it's definitely. It's a half. It looked like a hole, but it's a half. Excuse me. There, I've broken it in half without the cover on. Don't do that at home. And we put it on. So it's got these kind of grooves, as you know. If you don't, then it's got grooves. And you break it in half, and you put it in this. It's got some bumps. Put it on the bumps. So we go. How on earth? And it kind of goes over the top. And as if by magic, you know, this is a bit of a faff. And then this bit clamps shut, locking it all in. So, yeah. So there you go. So that's like a proper blade. It looks a bit pronounced on one side. Pronounced on one side. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. So that's that. Let's have a look at the soap. Having a good soap. You've got loads of choice if you're wet shaving. Please consider it. Is this soap or cream? It's soap. Oh, that smells. And what's in this? Aqua. What's that? Acid, cocoa oil, prunus, something or other, sweet almond oil, potassium parfum, perfume, Argonia, Limonene. There you go. So Sapone de Barber, it doesn't really give an awful lot of clues. It's like a soapy smell. It's like a sweet, lemony kind of and citrusy element to it. But we'll find out as we shave the face. So first of all, we're going to put on some Village Barber. I've really liked this stuff. It's not really stinky. You can get some pre-shave soaps and pre-shave oils or whatever that have a bit too much of a smell. And that, I think it takes over the joy of, you know, actually shaving, because you want to smell the soap. You want to work that into the skin. And that's good for the beard and the skin, just to prepare it for the onslave of the blade. So we have the soap. Smells nice, and it's good old Goodfellas smile, made in Italy quality. So we're going to pick that up with the brush. And put it in a bowl. Yes, you can do it to your face, but I'm always wearing black, and I don't want soapy streaks all over my clothes, because I think it's really impossible to kind of lather on the face without it getting a couple of splats. So I have a flannel on the side of the sink. And then we're going to kind of see what this does. It definitely smells nice. There's like a faint, I would say, a faint kind of menthol smell that carries the smell out a bit, which is nice. I'm just gently lathering. So you can stop there, and if you carry on lathering, it gets thicker because you're condensing more bubbles making it thicker, and I like it thick, especially when I'm using a new blade and a cheap razor. So that doesn't smell, I wouldn't say it smells of any particular kind of fruit. It's just it's fragrant, it's fresh. It's good for a morning shave, I would say, or an evening shave. You want to wake up. It's not. There's a hint of menthol, I think, just to carry, like I said, carry the smell out. It feels really nice and velvety on the skin. That's one of the first things I noticed. It's the first time I'm using this one. With Goodfellas Smile, you can also purchase the aftershave or post-shave kind of splash. I wasn't sure if I'd like it, so I held back from purchasing that. I'm going to put on good old lather on this. Okay, tastes horrible, but it feels nice. Right, here we go. £2.98 blade from TEMU. But the Astra blade is held there, so in essence you're not cutting with, it's just a frame, isn't it, for holding the blade. Here we go. Wish me luck. So this feels nice. It's metal, but it's kind of coated in a thick paint or a plasticky kind of paint, but it's definitely metal. So it feels, this bit here bends, but it's not floppy. You want to be able to hold it in different positions. You want it to stay there because you kind of use it as a reference point. It's quite thin on the grip, and that feels nice. You might like a thick. I love Astra blades. They're like the workhorse of the shaver. Consistently good blades. Feels nice. It's really easy to use. It feels sturdy. Yeah, it's £2.98. It wasn't £175 or more. It's just a blade with a framework of the shavette. Well, that's pretty good. I'm impressed. Okay, tricky bits. Actually, let's do this tricky bit. In the UK, we've had a lot of rain recently and threats of kind of more. It always rains on the weekend and then rains at night. During the work week, it's not fair. The only thing I think it lacks is the grippiness. So when you've got soap on your hands, it does slip around. So you've got to really keep your hand free of soap. And if you're wanting to step into using a shavette or this sort of style, this is a good, it's £2.98, you don't have to invest loads. Why pay crazy prices if you're not sure about it? When I got the pack, it came with some razors. The razors were terrible, but with an Astra, I think it's good. It's good so far. Okay. I think they're particularly useful for bearded gentlemen or ladies. Because you can steer around the various obstacles of the beard. Right, underneath the nose is always the tricky bit because you can't kind of. So I use the nose as a fulcrum. It's beginning to move a bit too freely. Okay. I think I'll only need one pass. It's doing it. Astra Blade's done the trick. And then we're going to use the post-shave join. And because it's got alcohol in it, always finds if there's any cut, it will find it and give you a little bit of pain. But the soap is feeling velvety, it's not drying out. Goodfellas Smile is a good quality. I've used a few of their things, good quality stuff. And you can tell the difference by the feeling when you put it on, the smell lasting throughout, and also that kind of sense of it doesn't dry out. Sometimes I've used cheap ones and it just turns into like powder. Okay, now goes well with this Astra Blade. Like I said, I'm reviewing it because don't let the cost stop you. Quality shave. a really low price. Beats a cartridge razor, in my humble opinion. And it's all recyclable. So there you go, that's that. Let's rinse it off with a flannel. Bit of a nick on my, just under my lip. Yep, getting my hair cut today. Will I have it shaved off? Will I have it cut on one side? I have no idea. We shall see. Will you still love me? So, you can dry the face. Yes. Now, Florida water. Florida water, you can't, I never find this in any shop. You have to buy it online. Shavingtime.co.uk has a range of, oh, that's a cinnamony, kind of bright lemony, citrusy kind of splash with old school notes. I don't know what they are, but just smells really nice. And it's different to most other smells, and it's bright, fresh, get you ready in the morning and help you take a step out with a fresh step for the day. Come and join me. Come join me and enjoy this wonderful world of shaving. Have a great day.